Well, we just got back from Juneau, and the Board of Regents met there, and they took on a lot of tough decisions, really. They talked about the budget, they talked about accreditation, they also talked about strategic pathways. And you remember, we have two big forcing functions that really drive our strategic pathways process. One is the budget situation, this very tough budget climate we're in, which doesn't look like it's going to improve anytime soon. And the second is huge unmet needs for higher education across our state. So the driving question is, how do we improve our service to the state of Alaska when our budgets are being cut? And I'm confident we can. And the process that the Regents have approved for doing that is called Strategic Pathways. This summer, 7 teams of Alaskans, students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community leaders got together and worked hard and came up with options for what to do, how we can really thrive going forward in 4 administrative areas and 3 academic areas. And let me just give you a quick update on what they decided. In the academic areas, they didn't make any final decisions there. That won't be until November, but they did support the general direction that I shared with them. In one case, teacher education, to move from 3 schools of education to 1 school of education at a campus yet to be determined. And the reason there is they really want to focus our effort. It's not because they don't value teacher education, it's actually because they really do. And they want to really change dramatically and improve dramatically and strengthen how we educate teachers in Alaska. So a great deal of support there, but a tough decision that they'll be looking at in November. 1 school of education. Management from 3 schools of education to 2 schools of education, but maintaining all of the programs that are currently being provided. So the real change there would be in the location at UA Southeast of where the BBA program is and the online MPA, very successful programs, very popular. That's the big shift there in management and business education. And the third area is engineering. And in engineering, like the other areas, we really want a lot more common courses, common course numbering, common schedules, and even cooperation in terms of hiring faculty. So we're going to continue to have 2 schools of engineering, 2 deans and all that. We believe that's the strongest way or the best way to really strengthen these programs going forward. So in each of the 3 areas, sort of different decisions, but I think the Regents are supportive of the direction that was proposed to them. More the non-academic areas, intercollegiate athletics, the Regents took action here. They actually voted to maintain some athletic programs here at the University of Alaska. They do want me to figure out how to bring our costs down, and they encouraged me to work with the NCAA to see if there are some ways we can reduce the number of teams that we field at our 2 universities with athletic programs, but bottom line, they want to continue athletics at the University of Alaska. In the areas of procurement, research administration, and information technology, they supported the direction that we recommended at IT to sort of restructure a little bit on the university campuses, to centralize at the university campuses our IT staffs, increase coordination there, and then also really support an IT governance structure across the UA system that'll improve our prioritization and our funding of our IT projects. And then over in procurement and in research administration, there really was agreement among the folks, and that was to centralize those administrative functions at the UAF campus while still having staffs at UAS and UAA that work in procurement and in research administration. So again, decisions in those administrative areas, we're moving forward there, and then we've got some homework to do to really put together implementation plans and the details necessary for Board of Regents approval in November. So progress is being made, decisions are being made, and we're just about to begin phase 2 of Strategic Pathways, looking at 8 additional areas, and then again this winter we'll look at another 8 areas, and by this time next year we'll really have done it all. And we'll have stabilized the university, hopefully, with how we're going to meet the state's needs with tighter financial constraints on us. So thanks for your patience, and thanks for all your support as we work through these challenging times for the University of Alaska.